Today on Tanaka Homestead, I'm going to be adding some raised garden beds to my backyard garden. Look at this beauty. I mean, there's a lot of miles that have been put on this. Not really miles, but the point I'm trying to make is it's used pretty often and it's efficient. It's a Honda F220. Is that right? Or 320? No, I think it's a 220. It's a really good tiller. Let's just say that. So I'm going to show you how to use it. So first, you want to make sure that you turn it to on. Then over here, you want to make sure that this triangle is on the dot. Okay, so we're good there. And of course, if I want to like get this thing turning and doing its thing, you gotta push this down. We're not there yet. And then you want to make sure this is over. That's the choke. And then the fuel you want to be on so that fuel actually goes into the system. When you're done with all this, of course, you want to turn the fuel, you want to turn it off, and then you want to let it run so that all the fuel runs out. You don't want to have it just sitting in there. What I have to do though is where these raised garden beds are, I need to till that area and then get the dirt all nice and clear, rake it a little bit, and then I'm going to put my garden beds back in place and I'm going to add my soil, and I should be pretty good. The only problem is the watering system. I don't know if you can see, I have a watering system there, so that's gonna be interesting how to finagle that, but it'll work. I'm very hopeful. So let's get tilling. Woo! That's a boss. So I'm going to continue to kind of work this, get it smooth. I'm going to put my bed on there, and then I'm going to repeat the process for the other 4 beds. Now, I'm going to do it here because I have mulch. I'm going to have to scoot the mulch to the side, cut the cloth below, and then do it. It's not a big deal, but yeah, I think a solid 35 minutes, 40 minutes, and I'll have all this done. So I'm pretty sure before I said I would just knock this out in 45 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's been about 3 hours, and I just finished tilling and I just finished getting all of my raised garden beds put in place. Now I'm putting these sticks down because for some reason these raised garden beds didn't come with stakes, and I don't know, all the other ones I had came with them, but they didn't. So when I'm adding the soil to each of them, I don't want them to move because once they're filled with soil, it's very hard to move them. So I'm going around and I'm just putting my garden stakes in here just to kind of keep them in place while I fill in the dirt. But yeah, it's going to be awesome when it's done. It's just, you can see I'm wearing a different outfit. It was so hot. I mean, I went in, I never do this, but I went in multiple times. I had to get hydrated and all the above, but it's coming along. It'll be good. So this is the back of my Honda Pilot, and let me show you here. I did a great job of stuffing some mulch in here. Look at that. It's all good, right on the car seats. And then of course in my front seat, look at that. But I can tell you with certainty, and honestly, I could have fit more. I could easily fit more, but I had my my Reagan with me. This Honda Pilot is very deceiving. I have fit 35 bags of soil in here. Now granted, you can only get 20 in the back with the back row down. And then I would disperse about 15 bags between the back seat and the front. So they don't look like they're spacious, but they're pretty spacious. Anyway, I need to unload all of this and finish filling up my raised beds. That was the 3rd trip I had to take going to Lowe's to get more soil. I haven't done this in a while. I underestimated everything as far as the amount of soil and whatnot. Now that I'm done unloading, I'm going to go ahead and put everything where it needs to be. I'm going to start filling up the raised garden beds. And then I'm going to get my ground cover and lay it down, extend those walkways for the mulch. And yeah, it's definitely a process, but it will be worth it in the end. I filled all the beds with dirt, and now we just have to make additions to the water system that we have. So my husband is gonna add connectors to the lines that we already have, and then add adapters and then the spikes for the water to come out. So you're plugging those holes up?
Yeah, I'm plugging them up. We can reuse these over there.
So what are you doing here?
Cutting the zip tie off. Putting this on. And screwing these nozzles on.
And we got this from Lowe's. All right, so we have everything connected and it's the big reveal now. Hopefully everything works. We don't have any issues. Come on, yes! So it looks like everything works, nice. So it looks like these all work. That's the new line that we installed. And then the middle, awesome. Over here, everything looks really good. So the only thing left that I have to do is add the mulch on either side of the raised beds that we installed. I'm gonna first put down weed barrier, and then I'm gonna put the mulch on top. It took me 3 days to get everything done here. The garden beds leveled, filled with soil, laying the weed barrier and the mulch, but look at it. I am super excited. Oh, and the watering system, don't forget that. That's probably the most important part. I am very, very happy with how this came out. It was a lot of work and I'm pooped, but this is awesome. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button, and happy gardening. Bye.